Hey guys, this is an update for IDICBeer's painting challenge. Unfortunately this week, I was only able to get one building done. My wrists are killing me. I used some of the deep relief on my wrist, which I usually don't use that. It's essential oils. My wife does those things. But usually use that for my back and my knees. Because the stuff the VA gives me was worthless. But I used it on my wrists. I had to take a quick break after I did that because my hands are always close to my face and the vapors were like, woo! Really get me. And they were making me want to rub my eyes, which you don't want to do. I've done that once before. I've gotten that oil near my eyelids. That's painful. But anyway, enough of that. I did get this building. It's the dice tower that I created. A lot of rivets, a lot of tiny little things to do. But probably all I'll be able to get done today. Gonna have to relax these wrists there, especially my left wrist. That's why I stopped last week painting. I couldn't paint for a couple days because my left wrist was, well, my left hand was shaking too much to hold anything. And I couldn't paint. It just hurts right now, that's all. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, let's go over the building. So spin it around. Got it painted. The various size there. And when I was down and out, I could sit this guy on the board, and I got me a Jakuro weaponsmith. You gonna focus? You need my hand behind you, don't you? Boom, there you go. Got him done up. Still need some basing, maybe a few highlights here and there, but it's my second Jakuro. Ready to go for the Imperial Agents. So I did get those two things finished this week. It is what, 25th? So we got 6 days left in this month. Let's see, looking at my building, I might be able to get one more done as part of this New Year's challenge. And then I'll still paint buildings, of course, off to the side. And show you guys them every once in a while when I get a few of them done. These two are going to have to go to sit over there for a day, and then they'll get their top coat to keep preservation coat on them. And then this next week, yeah, I'm going to get one or maybe two buildings. Maybe this one right up front here. This one. Move over, bacon. Yeah, this one maybe. Get this one done. It's got quite a bit of scullage on it. And fair amount of rivets. Yes, mini rivets. Such not. But it shouldn't be impossible to knock this one out. So we'll put it over here in the to-do, from the shelf to the to-do. I'm looking at a lot of the rest of these that are already up here. They need second, or not second, they've already had second, third and or fourth coats of the base coat. So that may be what I end up doing, is getting all the rest of the stuff base coated, and then clean off this second shelf and move all the base coated stuff there, all the completed stuff down here on the shelf where I've been putting completed stuff, and then move the projects that are still in boxes somewhere. That's going to be where to put them. That's going to be a planning stage, right? Try to figure that out. But some big ones in there. The Sky Shield landing pad, that 5-story administrative building. Oh, some big projects in here. I'm going to be building the guard flyer, Valkyrie, for my Inquisition. I got a couple drop pods too I got to get built. I may also just veer off and get an army painted project. I'll look at all my armies and see which ones have some unpainted models and how many they have that are unpainted. And maybe pick the smallest one that has the smallest number of unpainteds and see if I can knock some of that out. We can get some full army paints. Of course, that will be subject to future purchases. Like my guard army, I think the guard army is set for a while. I like it. It's kind of a, I use it as more as a ally in kind of force for the little armored unit. You've seen it. So it's fully painted now, and I think it's good for a while. Unless some amazing guard models come out, you know, that I just have to save up my pennies and get so I can paint them up and build them and modify them and all that. But other than that, I see that one is done. Deathwatch probably should be done. It's not gonna be. It's not top tier army or all that stuff, but I just love it. I love the ability to build the Marines I want and be able to still use them on tabletop and all that. Buy different kits like Blood Angels kits or Space Wolf kits or whatever other Marine faction kits, and be able to incorporate those pieces into Deathwatch guys. That's just a great thing. Crimson Axes, I know they have some stuff that needs painted. Except, really, the Crimson Axes might need some more transport. No, that's not lie. The Crimson Axes do need more transports when I can afford them. I would like to get them a Thunderfire cannon, but then after that, I think I will call Crimson Axes complete for a while as well. You know, barring any really cool Marine models that may come out, of course. But I know they have 2 tactical teams, 2 assault Marine teams, some Terminators, and trying to think. I think that may be it. There might be something I'm missing, but I think that may be it. That's base coated. Most of that's base coated. That needs painted, and of course that's a rough one. Painting the yellow. I've learned to do it much better now, but whew, when I first started, wow. So we got those. Skitarii are done except the models that aren't built yet. The priests and stuff up here on the shelf. So that may be one I go for, because I can just build those. I think I've decided pretty much what I'm going to do. The one box of the Rest Stalkers / Infiltrators, what I'm going to build them as. I think pretty much it was going to be Infiltrators. So I can build those up. And the 2 priest boxes, get that all going, and have that army pretty much done. But that's not going to be end. I want to get Call eventually. I would love to get some different Onager Dune Crawlers, so I can expand that part of the force. I would love more Castellan robots. I would love to run an army that's right in the, I don't know, 1850 point range that is a single formation, and it's the Castellan robot formation that the Dominus Check Priest joins. I forget the name of it right off the head. Elimination Manifold or something. I don't know what it's called. But that one, I would love to run that one full of the Castellan robots. Just Castellan robots. And their handlers. Maximum amount of robots, maximum amount of handlers, and Dominus, and cutting out handlers to reach the points, but keeping the robots as needed. Would love to do that. Dark Eldar are on the bottom of the stack. They're technically painted, but I bought most of the army. There's only like 2-3 units that I bought afterwards, and then I painted up. And I bought most of the army as is, and it's really base. 3 colors tabletop, and I would like to improve that, but I'm going to put that way down the road for now. Maybe even a next year project or the year after, depending on how these projects go. Orcs are going to come into painting as well. Lots of orcs. None of them are painted. There's still a little bit I have to assemble still, but I'm teaching LT how to base coat. He base coated an orc. Sorry, not a Marine. He base coated an orc. I sat down and helped him with that. He's a little bit young to just, hand him a brush and say, off you go, and expect him to come out awesome. but they are his orcs, and it's his army, and he wants to do it. And so I'm going to continue to help him, teach him up how to do them. Basically do a few with him, and then let him do various stages of them, slowly painting them up on his own. Like, go with him through, getting them all the base. We're going to base them a green that we've decided, me and him have decided on a certain green he wants them. So we're going to get them all based that green. And we're brush basing them. We are doing this by hand. So he will learn, it'll help him learn to control the brush and the techniques, and help him build up his skills that way. And then we'll go in and do each different steps. Super details, I may have to do them for him, or help him do those a little bit. He picked a scheme out of the book. I can't remember. I think it was red, or don't remember if it was red or yellow for him. I have to go back and look at it again. But he wants a certain type of orc. I asked him what faction of orcs he wanted to put him up, and we looked through the book, and he decided on one. So we're going to do him like that. Have repairs to one of the grot tanks I made for him out of scrap models and stuff that I found. Have to glue a cannon back on that. So we'll have that done. Get his orc army up, and get him doing some stuff with it, learning the hobby, and that hopefully it'll something grow that he can utilize and help him learn, maths and sportsmanship and team playing, and just getting along, hanging out with people, all kinds of stuff. So those are in the plan. Alright, so I've rattled on long enough about this painting challenge and future plans with only just one building done. So, alrighty guys, thank you very much for watching, and comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and share the videos. All of that helps, and I appreciate any of it that you can do. Alrighty, talk to you later.